Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Coach Micheal Burt, 7:30. Man, this Tennessee weather has been incredible. Has been incredible this morning. And it's been incredible the last few days. Guys, I'm going into the studio today to do something many of you have asked me to do, which is come out with an audible version with my voice on a concept of Pray Drive. Okay, so many people say, Coach, why didn't you read your book on Flip the Switch? And it was because the publisher chose someone to read the book other than me. There toward the end of the, before the book was coming out, I basically said, hey man, I'm ready to go into the studio and cut the book. And they said, well, we've already chosen the narrator to do your book. And I was like, what? Like it really needs to be me, man. It's my book. People are used to hearing my Southern accent, and I have a certain cadence and rhythm. And they said, well, it's done. It's already a done deal. I said, hey, no worries. So today I'm going to go into the studio and I'm going to cut the book on Pray Drive. Preydrive, which is instinct to pursue. I'm going to go into the studio and I'm going to cut an audible version of Pray Drive. What is Pray Drive? How do you find it? How do you activate it? How do you follow up on it? There's my neighbor right there. And so I'm going to be doing that today. So that thing should be out, I don't know, in the next 4 to 6 weeks. So you can get me breaking down the concept of Pray Drive on an audible version, because so many people have reached out to me and said, would you do that? Now, this morning, there you go, Alan Mitchell, so that you're going to get exactly what you asked for. I'm going to go into the studio today and probably cut a 4 to 5 hour version of just Pray Drive and how do you activate it and all of those things. And that ties into what I'm going to talk about this morning. I do a morning message out to all of my students that goes straight to their phone. And this morning I did a message on follow up to conclusion. And I say this a lot. Some people don't understand it. What I'm saying, John Lyle, this one will be called Pray Drive, Alan Mitchell. It'll just be the book on Pray Drive, the definitive book of Pray Drive with Coach Burt. But it'll be a version of that. So here's what I'm saying, Dorian. When I say see something through to its logical conclusion, what I'm saying is to take an idea. See, this is a missing structure for so many people. They have ideas, but they don't have execution. They have leads, but they don't follow up. They have strategic partnerships, but they don't see it through. What we want to do, Brian Covey, is we want to just remember this statement. See it through to its logical conclusion. See, one definition of motivation is to take something and see it through to its logical conclusion, like a dog on a bone, right? Like you're going to see this through until you close the file. Okay, I just want you to remember that. Because when you open a file, that's an idea, that's a dream, that's a strategy, that's a hope, that's a goal, that's a lead. What many people don't do is they just leave it open. And I say see that file through to its logical conclusion, Diego, which means go all the way to the end of the idea, which would be manifestation of the idea. If you have a lead that someone is interested in working or doing business with you, see that lead through, Dawn, all the way until you bring it to a close, which means to bring something to an end. The reason I break down words so much is because if you really just look at what the word means, Carrie, how you doing? It looks what the word means. It means, the word close means to bring something to an end. It means to bring two things together. So when I say see it through to its conclusion, you're bringing it to an end. That could be a dream. It could be an idea. It could be a hope, meaning you're going to see it through until you manifest it, Lisa. You're going to see it through. Okay? There's all kinds of people like, yeah, we had an idea. We talked about that. Yeah, you know, that person wanted to do something with me, but we never put it together. Yeah, that person was interested in something. Yeah, I had some leads that I didn't really follow up on. See, when you're sitting there, see, people tell me all the time, man, I'm not making enough money or I'm not hitting my sales goals. And I'm like, man, you don't see ideas through to their conclusion. You don't follow up until you bring it to the end. You don't seal the deal. You don't bring things to a close. So I'll ask people, hey, did you follow up with that person? Oh, yeah, I need to follow up with them. I'm like, did you take that strategic partnership you wanted to do? And did you figure out how to manifest that? So, well, you know, I ran into a roadblock. And so remember the statement today. Take something and see it through to its logical conclusion. All right? And the word close means to bring something to an end, to bring two things together. Okay, that's what the word means. So let's make it a great day. I believe everybody needs a coach. So if you didn't hear, I'm going into the studio today to cut a version of Pray Drive that I'll put on Audible. It'll be me breaking down my concepts on Pray Drive. The whole concept, basically what you saw in Flip the Switch. But I'm going to just break it down, and I'm going to put up a version of Pray Drive on Audible because so many people wanted me to read my new book. And I'm going to go into the studio today, and I'm going to break it down. It'll be probably the definitive book of Pray Drive, or just Pray Drive, Instinct to Pursue. You guys have a great day.
Before I get started, there is one very important question I have to ask you.
Coach Micheal Burt, Monster Producer Academy CEO. He's a personal friend of mine.
What good is it to have knowledge with no desire? What good is it to have desire with no skill? What good is it to have knowledge and skill with no confidence?
A big part of activating your Pray Drive is finding and refining your talent. This is something that helps you get to the next place.
People are made up of 4 parts: a body, a mind, a heart, and a spirit.
You need to know you, and then you need to have an awareness, and sometimes you don't even know what you need.
So all 4 parts of our nature have to be clicking. Your hard skill solves my problem. The bigger the problem, the more money people will pay to solve it.
Everything is valuable to your future. What I'm really paying you for is your past.
A monster producer combines multiple skills to dominate a market.
When you get to wake up every day and do what you love doing, man, it is hard not to be motivated.
They think at a higher ordinance than everybody else. They want to create new things.
I have a conviction about me, and that's the conviction that you feel when I talk, when I speak. It comes across as passion.
You got to learn how to connect to another person at such a deep level that it moves them. You have goals, you have targets, but you don't have a sense of urgency.
They're going to exchange money, energy. They're going to raise capital. They're going to start new businesses. There's going to be joint ventures.
I think your purpose finds you. It is activated. The word activate means to initiate.
Discipline, which is a derivative of the word disciple, which means to give yourself to a person or cause you believe in. Do you believe in your future, yes or no?
When we know better, we do better. Finding the problem that you are uniquely qualified to solve, and you don't know what problem you really solve for whom, then there is no big financial exchange right there. You should leave here thinking bigger today than when you came.
And I want to shake your hand and look you in the eyeball when you make this decision. Thank you. We'll see you in the back. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.